Cody Baker, Leo Burney, Barama Diao, Peter Kingston, and Jumao Kang are back in the starting 11. Wessel Spiel is going to be in goal this evening. He has a 3-2 record for the Loons. Loic Massanvi is going to have the lion's share of goals for the team this season. Can somebody else step up? There's the opening whistle, and we begin from Starfire Sports Complex, Minnesota United FC2 and Tacoma Defiance in the Western Conference. Joshua fires it towards the back post, and it's saved by Castro. He creates the vision for this pass. Hilly makes the run. Wonderful ball into Joshua. He's isolated against Yamada. Massanvi. Joshua. And once again, Jacob Castro answers the call. The former Seattle Sounders Academy member started back in 2017. Also played wide receiver in high school. So he showed his hands there, making that save. So 2 shots on target throughout the first 11 minutes for Minnesota. Playing against itself. That's the hardest thing. They did so well. Everything kind of leading up to playing Portland Timbers in the Open Cup. A match they felt like they should have won. But since then, just have not had the same gumption that they had coming into that match. And they were very flat versus Vancouver. And there's been carryover in matches versus Portland, where they were down 2-1. They're just trying to regain that composure, regain that fight. There's a foul on Edson Carly. Fans here at Starfire not going to be very pleased. Padelford almost turns it over and does. Carly. Sukanome returns to Carly. And the long shot is saved by Spiel. No rebound. And this ball is fired off to the right side. It's tracked down by Mowing, who just came on. Massanvi, who's a special player. Still a young player for Minnesota, but somebody that the coaching staff is very pleased with. Has a couple of goals this season, and Massanvi ventures into the box. Joshua keeps possession, and Carly with a save. Kingston does a nice job before that ball runs central. Sukanome with a spectacular pass into Diao. Diao, early ball, and De Rosario just barely got a chance. It ends up off of Minnesota and a corner for Tacoma. The initial pass was gorgeous from Yusu Kanome. That's why he plays the number 10. Edson Carly stands behind this corner, fires it across the box, and it's nodded away by Anderson Ferris. Throw in for Tacoma. This portion of the match is brought to you by Providence, Swedish, official healthcare partner of Seattle Sounders FC. Minnesota lurking forward. Masanvi is past Yamada, but Jacob Castro closed down the space. And Masanvi could not have a clean strike. You see the pace from Masanvi. He can be a difference maker, and he's a nuisance to a back line. De Rosario trying to do it on his own, and he ends up committing the foul. Baker, a beautiful ball to Barame Diao. Numbers arriving in the box. Sukanome. And there's your halftime whistle. So no score at the break between Tacoma Defiance and Minnesota United FC. Light blue kits and Tacoma in the gray kits with black shorts. There is your second half whistle, and we begin second half action between Tacoma Defiance and Minnesota United FC2. James Hadnot here with you. Thank you so much for joining us from Starfire Sports Complex in Tukwila, Washington.
Tacoma Defiance made 3 substitutions at the half.
Sukanome on the ball. Now Edson Carley.
Number 31, Biam Diao. And number 95, Osase de Rosario.
Kurt Kolov puts it into the box. After this deflection, Masanvi. So Spiel sends this towards the box. It's knotted down and will roll out. But Tacoma will have possession. Castro turns it over quickly. Shot comes, and Castro with the save. Kolov had the opportunity. 62 appearances and 13 goals for the Quakers. Kolov using his big frame, and he is shoved, but play on is the decision. Now Casillas Lopez works back to Padelford. We saw a penalty given in the last match, which was the game-winning goal for North Texas against Tacoma. I talked with Coach Diese about it, and he mentioned that sometimes those calls are made, sometimes they're not. We just have to be connected. This ball pings out wide to Ferris. Back to Padelford. We'll see as this match wears on if either side becomes more aggressive in taking space. Fisher. Good idea. Flag stays down. And there's the finish. It had been coming for Minnesota. And Luke Hilly achieves the mountaintop for the Loons. 1-0. Just a wonderful ball from Fisher. Bernie looking for options. He's out of position now. And Hilly out to Masanvi. Tries to take it on the run. Loic Masanvi. Right idea. Poor execution as Hilly was making the run. And that's the danger when Tacoma starts to commit numbers forward. 1 or 2 passes to Masanvi, and he is free. Gomez his foul. Free kick upcoming for Tacoma. And if it wasn't for the substitution that was being made, Sebastian Gomez would have played that a little quickly. So 74, Edson Carley's going to come out. And Charles Dotsey is going to come on. Dotsey, who signed in early April, played with the DME Academy in Daytona, Florida, but was born and raised in Accra, Ghana. Late set piece for Tacoma will be the captain, Peter Kingston. Delivers towards the back post. An equalizing goal for the Defiance. Beautifully done. And Damian Alvarez gets the job done for Tacoma. This is just beautiful serving for a dagger. Castro will come to scoop this up and sends it forward quickly to Katsaros. Jackson Corey coming the other way. Corey receives it back from Gomez. Corey is loose. And Padelford with the slide tackle to stop the shot. Corner is taken quickly. And Starfire is alive right now. Kingston into the box. The header is saved. Wessel Spiel, beautifully done. We played our full four. And there is your full-time whistle. Both sides stop their losing streaks, but neither comes away with all 3 points. Hilly is true. Perfect penalty. Castro guessed right, but just could not stop it as it hit side netting. Just wonderfully placed by Luke Hilly. And Minnesota. Peter Kingston, Seattle Sounders Academy member from 2014 to 2019. And Kingston with a firesome shot. Beautiful penalty. Had a penalty and scored when Syracuse won the national championship. This is nothing new to him. And call of cool as you like. When Syracuse won the 2022 national championship. And he too is precise from the spot. 2 shots from both teams. Both 2 shots to hit the back to show his grit. And Ferris can't find the back of the net. The Lebanese Youth International airmails it. And we still are level at 2 apiece in this shootout. And you see Masanvi off the stutter. Snaps the cords. And Minnesota is back in front in this shootout and level things once again. And Sukanome succeeds. Coach Hervé Diesse talks so much about Sukanome and says if he scored. Now Damian Alvarez gives Tacoma the extra point. Alvarez, who drew the match level pushes them ahead in the shootout. And Tacoma takes the extra point, 4-3.